let's get started with a little game week 5 recap here. Can you believe it? Shout out to C4 for the caption there. But Tazz, why don't you start us off? Tell us your main thoughts from game week 5.
The capture kind of captures Spurs duo return points once again. The same thing for Everton duo of DCL and Rodriguez, and kind of anyone who wildcarded and brought in those assets definitely was happy. But one of the other key takeaways I had was that like this game week, like almost all the premium and even cheaper options return points. So it's kind of like such a high scoring game week, and you could have even no matter who you captain, you were gonna get points from him. So it's kind of happy that I captain Kane, who returned 2 goals and assists, but at the same time it was like a stat like the FPL put out that like 50% of people captain either Son or Kane, and when everybody else returned points, it kind of makes you feel less special. But I'm still very happy with how my wildcard team turned out. And then the other thing that Timo Werner, after scoring a goal for Germany, finally scores for Chelsea, and it kind of makes me just put like those Chelsea assets on the watch list a little bit more. Even now that I did own Pulisic, I put him in my wildcard team.
Gash, how about you?
Yeah, I as you know me, always focused on Man United, so I was really happy to see 3 goals after the 85th minute. Kind of surprised actually, but it was explosive against a purely crap Newcastle side that only morons are fans of, right, C4? But yeah,
I definitely wasn't good talking when Fernandes missed the penalty.
Yeah, so I was really pleased with that. So that's kind of making me think a little bit more about the Man United players, and we'll discuss that a little bit later on. And then again, Taz mentioned DCL, and he's now scored in every single game he's played in the league this season, and that includes games against Spurs and Liverpool. So I'm starting to feel a lot more confident about Everton creating chances and DCL getting on the score sheet, kind of regardless of who they're playing against. And then my last kind of thing I was focusing on was the Chelsea game. So I think that 3-3 really kind of sums up what everyone thinks of Chelsea right now, where they'll score the goals if the attackers start clicking, but they're also defensively pretty shaky still. So I would just keep that in mind, I think.
Yeah, good point. C4, how about you, bro?
79 points moving up into the top 20K. I'm pretty happy with this week. Like Taz said, I'm a little disappointed that I think it was 45% of people captain Kane. And I feel like a lot of stuff happened outside the actual games that matter more going into game week 6, like the VVD injury and stuff that happened midweek in the Champions League. But the only thing I will say, I'm strongly considering using my wildcard now just because of that Liverpool injury, and that can shift my outlook going into game week 6.
Yeah, you mentioned that Liverpool injury. I'm sure everybody knows by now, but Virgil van Dijk tore everything in his knee, ACL, MCL, meniscus, PCL, some ligaments I never even heard of he tore. So he'll probably be out for like a year, possibly even a year and a half, depending on how that goes. So big ramifications for the Liverpool defense.